I got this question asked a lot that Umar, do you trade on smaller time frame or not? Of course I do when I have a good time to sit in front of my computer screen. And I used to trade a lot on smaller time frame at the start of my trading career, because then I used to do day trading a lot and I had lots of time to trade whole day. But now, as you know, I prefer to trade on 4-hour and 1-hour time frame. That suits my schedule, but I still do day trading when I have good time to sit in front of the screens. Now in today's video, I'm going to show you how the conditions really works on smaller time frame as well, and I'm going to show you the entries that happens on 5 minutes time frame on gold, and I'm going to show you a few entries of Natgas, and then I'm going to show you the zones I've sent the members and how nicely these zones reacted. So without wasting any time, I'm going to start with gold. So now if you follow me from a couple of years, you know my conditions that we take buy trade if the market is trading above 50 EMA and sell trades if the market is trading below 50 EMA. So this is the simple rule you need to follow. And the other important thing is the spread. Make sure your broker is offering a very good spread if you want to trade on smaller time frame. Otherwise, if your broker offers you a very big spread, then your position might open really high and you have a very bad risk to reward ratio. I personally trade Forex on smaller time frame and I use IC markets, and it's been years since I'm trading with IC market and never had an issue, and the spread is really tight even for gold and crude oil. Sometimes I've seen the spread of less than 6 points. So if you want to take a look, the links are in the description for that as well. Now, the condition we had the market to take your buy trade, market must be above 50 EMA, and with that we need to see pullback followed by a bullish engulfer. Now, as you can see here, the price is trading above 50 EMA for gold. We had a pullback followed by a bullish engulfer. So right here we entered at the close of this candle, and as you can see, I have gone 1.2 to 1 risk to reward ratios. If I'm trading on smaller time frame, I go 1.2 to 1 till 1.4 to 1 risk to reward ratio. So in case of gold, as you can see, this was one of the winning trade right here, and it happened just last week on 12th of April. So these are the trades that happened just within the 2 days and just with the single commodity. Imagine if you know all the rules and the conditions, then it is not hard to make money in financial market. All you need to have patience and you need to follow rules. So one winning trade right here. So if we move forward, what do we have right here? We have exact rule. Market pushed up, pull back down. We have a bullish engulfer, and that was a losing trade. Now, the reason I want to show you the losing trade as well, because in Forex or commodities or any other financial market, we can't have every single trade a winners. All we need to have an edge over the market by having some objective rules. So I entered here with the same exact rule. Market is trading above 50 EMA, and then we had a nice bullish engulfer, and with that was a stop loss hit. Now, by having an edge over the market, every time I see this condition, because this is my tested strategy and I've tested this strategy on every single pair you have seen here, or every single pair in the Forex market. I've tested almost every minor and major pair, so I know that the results are awesome. Even though if I have a 3 losing trade or 6 losing trades in a row, I will still take my entries, because I know at the end of the month or at the end of the year I will come out as a profitable trader. Now, this was a losing trade, and then if we move forward, right here, the same day, 12th of April, the third trade happened on the same day. What do we have? Price breaks below 50 EMA. We had a pullback, bearish engulfer, and with that, as you can see, we had a nice take profit of $2.3 hit using 1.2 to 1 risk to reward ratio. So another winning trade. Now let me show you that another trade. Let's move forward. What do we have? Right here, bearish engulfer, and with that we had a nice $2 take profit hit using 1.2 to 1 risk reward ratio. Another winning trade right here. So let's move forward. No entry condition, so that means I'm not entering any trades. These are the only few strategies I try to teach you here on the YouTube. I use the other strategies as well and with the different rules, but I just want to keep it simple so that you won't get confused. Now the price breaks below 50 EMA. All I want to see a bearish trade only. Now we had a pullback followed by my bearish engulfer. So what I did, I waited. Once I had my condition, only then I said, yes, let's enter this trade, set up my stop loss, set up my take profit. The worst case scenario will be hitting off my stop loss. But right here, the entry happened right here on the same day. As you can see how many entries we get on 12th of April, the 4th entry. And out of 4 trades, we had actually 5 trades, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just one losing trade, and the target again is 1.2 to 1 risk to reward ratio. So let's move ahead and look for other entries. Right here, what do we have? Before that, if you say this is a valid entry, no, it is not a valid entry according to my rules. Like I said, I have 6 rules for that, and that invalidates one of my rules, and that is what my MMTA full course students know what the rules are. It is not possible for me to explain every single rule in this video. In a single video, I have 3 to 5 chapters just for these rules. So I will not take this as an entry, and let's move ahead and let's see what happens. We had a pullback and followed by a nice bullish engulfer that check all my 6 rules, and with that, as you can see, with some patience, price did push and hit my take profit eventually, and that happened on the same day, 12th of April. So imagine, just by having some patience with conditions, with stops and targets, we can have some nice winning trades, and that just happened here on one instrument. So if I move ahead, let's see what happens here. So a heartbreaker trade here. Price was trading above 50 EMA, a pullback, and then we had a price almost about to hit my take profit, but that happens in trading. That is what the trading is. But I was disciplined. I was waiting till the price hit my take profit or stop loss. I did not move my take profit. I did not want to move my stop loss below, but I want to keep it where I have kept it at the start of my position. So that is what we need to follow every single time. The discipline is very important. We don't want to move the stop losses, even the take profits as well. Once we set the position, once your take profit is hit, only then manage your trades. Otherwise, do not just keep moving your stop loss with the fear and hope that market will go in your direction. That will do nothing, but it can likely blow up your account. So a losing trade here for the gold. Let's move ahead and look for another entries. Price pushed up, and what do we have right here? A nice bullish engulfer. Price was trading above 50 EMA, so only looking for buy trades. With that, price hit my take profit, 1.2 to 1 risk to reward ratio. And what do we have after that? Another bullish engulfer, but that hit my stop loss. So a losing trade right here. That was not a valid condition, even though the price pushed up, but it invalidates one of my rule, and that is why I'm not taking this as an entry. So let's move ahead and see if we have another entries. Again, not taking this as an entry, and now no entry. And let's move forward. If we see any other entries, nothing. And finally the price hit the level of major resistance. With that, we had a double top with engulfing pattern, and with that, the price hit my take profit. It took a while to hit my take profit, but with the patience, we had a good winning trade. So let's move forward. Just ignore this trade here because that happened on 1 hour time frame. I just want to show you the trades happened on 5 minutes time frame. So price pushed down and break below 50 EMA. All we want to see bearish trades only. I found no conditions, and the last one we had a losing trade here as well, but I took this trade on 1 hour time frame, which I'm going to show you in the analysis part of the video. So overall, we had a nice winning trades. As you can see, we took 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 trades, and out of 12 trades we only had 1 2 3 4 losing trades. So as you can see the results, how powerful the results are if you enter your trades with conditions. And even though if you're trading on a smaller time frame, it is still effective. All you need to have your rules and discipline. If you're trading your own strategy, make sure you master it by backtesting it. Gain confidence by backtesting it. Once you backtest one and then trade in the live market, even if you see a losing streak, that won't hurt you emotionally, and you will still enter your trade. Every time it hit your stop loss, it will not affect you. So these are the only trades that happens here on gold. I want to quickly go through Natgas as well. I did not test Natgas on larger data, but I want to show you few trades right here that happens on 12th of April. Exactly the same condition as gold right here. As you can see, the price is trading below 50 EMA. All we want to see a bearish condition, a bearish candle, and that would be a take profit hit easily. And then we had another bearish candle, that would be a take profit hit easily. And then we had another bearish candle, by the way, that's an invalid trade, so I will remove that from here. That invalidates my condition, and we are not taking it as a trade. So let's move ahead. Right here, the price trading below 50 EMA, we had a bearish candle, and with that after some consolidation, that would be a take profit hit easily. And then we had price breaks above 50 EMA, and now what do we have? A good bullish engulfer, and as you can see, the price pushed up massively. That would be an easy take profit hit. And then we had a price breaks below 50 EMA, pullback, bearish engulfer, and that is a massive fall and a hitting of take profit. Again, what do we see here? Price hit my support area, push back up, no conditions. I can't see any conditions, so I'll move forward. And right here we had a nice double bottom entry pattern right here. If I mark my rejection zone from the first bottom to the second bottom, with that we had a nice engulfer, and after some patience the price hit the take profit with this wick. And then if we move ahead, and we'll see price breaks above 50 EMA, what are we looking for? We are only looking for a bullish trade. We have a pullback, bullish engulfer. That is easy take profit hit, and price is now trading above 50 EMA. All we need to look for a bullish reason, but eventually it falls, and what happens? Price made a new low. After that we had a pullback, bearish engulfer, and we had a push down. That would be a take profit hit easily. I'm telling you with my experience. I know the ATR would be small, and that is a take profit hit as well. So as you can see, I've shown you so many entry conditions that just happened within the 2 days, and on 5 minutes time frame. All you need to have set in stone rules. If you follow all your rules, if you have a checklist in front of you, once your rules are checked, enter your trade, and trust me guys, you will have an insane amount of results. These are just the commodities I've shown. I got lots of entries in Forex player. As I am a Forex trader, I do trade commodities when I see a very good conditions, especially aggressive entries, but mainly I trade Forex, and we had lots of opportunity out there in Forex. With that being said, if you're interested in learning full rules, how to set up your stops and target, how to calculate stops and target, learning all strategies which I personally use for myself from years, and that has proven to be a profitable strategies because I've tested all my strategies and my students are learning that as well, and I'm getting a really good feedback from my students as well. So if you're interested, I have my full course there where you will learn every single thing from the basics to the advanced level. So even if you're a new trader, if you are just starting out in Forex, this course is for you. If not, then that's totally cool. Make sure you hit a subscribe button so that you won't miss daily analysis and some educational content like this every single week, and daily analysis every single day. So now in the second section of this video, I'm going to show you the zones I've sent to my priority members and how nicely the zones reacted, and we had some nice trade out of these major zones. These are the zones you received, priority members receive every Sunday and every Monday or Tuesday for Forex. So starting with gold, I have sent these zones to my member and informed them that if the price give us a reason to enter here, we are good to go long, and these are the zones from where I'm expecting a very likely bounce out of. So gold we had right here, and as you can see, the zone was from 1990 to 2005, and price was at this zone last week. And with that, as you can see how nicely the price pushed up from a zone and hit the next level of major resistance, in which I'm going to go through in the analysis part of the video. This was one of the zone I've sent to the member, and let me show you silver as well. Right here, silver, I've already mentioned the member that price is now trading above this zone, the red zone here, and I'm expecting a very good bounce after a retest of this zone. And as you can see, the price did push up the zone I've mentioned to my members with this nice pin bar candle here. We had a buy condition, and price pushed up massively. So that is how you trade out of these major area of value, and how nicely these zones reacted out of last week. I've sent the other zones, copper and palladium, that is still paying attention to those zones, and I will redo the zone over the weekend. Right here for Natgas, I've already mentioned the members that we can get a likely bounce out of my area of value right here in the green, and as you can see, the price did push up massively out of my zone right here. Again, all we need to have patience, discipline, and set your stops and target. And once you click a buy or sell button, make sure you wait until the price hit your stop loss or take profit. Otherwise, it will hinder your risk to reward ratios. These are some of the commodity zones I've sent to the member. Let me quickly show you some Forex zones as well. Right here, GBP and ZD. I've sent this zone to the members that once the price hit this zone, we have a very likely chance that the price will fall from here. And as you can see, if you go back on 1 hour time frame, we had a nice double top pattern, and we had a massive fall of 249 pips. That is insane amount of profits if you have entered this trade using the zones I've sent to you. Euro USD, and I've also sent this zone to the member that once we have a good condition, we are good to go short. And right here, once the price hit this zone, as you can see on 1 hour time frame, we did have a nice bearish condition. We also had a nice bearish condition here that wouldn't have hit your stop loss. Stop loss would be somewhere here, and with that we had some nice push down. That would be a nice take profit hit of around 93 pips. So that is what we had here on Euro USD on 1 hour time frame. So the last one we had Euro AUD. Right here, I've already mentioned this zone to the members that I'll be looking to enter my sell trade. I entered here right with this candle, but that hit my stop loss. But what happens after that? We had a push up again, a bearish engulfing candle, and that also pushed down nicely from here. And as you can see, the price did push down 113 pips, and that is enough to hit your target. So that is how we need to trade, with discipline, with some rules, with some objectivities. We need to be objective in our rules. That is how we have the edge over the market. I've already shown you so many trades, how nicely the trades reacted only when you follow the rules. Not if you see if the market is really high, you say let's start selling the market. If the market is really low, you say let's start buying the market. What if the price is trending nicely and it keeps on falling down and blow up your account? That is what we need to avoid. We need to see the sell condition. If the price is pushing up in a nice trend, we need to see a reversal conditions. Only then we will have some edge in the market and we can become a profitable traders. So with that being said, let's start our analysis, starting with Natgas, gold, silver and crude oil. Let me show you what I've said in my last video so that we can understand the entries and conditions. I'll keep my rejection zone ready here, something like this. So the zone is here on Novanda 1.921, goes up to 1.959. Now if I see a good reason to enter, which is my bullish engulfer or a 382 candle or a pin bar candle, in that case I will take another long trade. But now if the price breaks and close below this yellow box, in that case, if I have a bearish condition, I will take my sell trade. If not, I will keep looking for my buy condition within this zone. Nice one. We had a nice push up out of my zone, and if you see my last video, I've clearly mentioned that if the price breaks and close below this yellow box, which did not happen, as you can see the price pushed back in the zone and just wick pushed down, and now we had a good big momentum candle. So at this point, what I'll do, I'll wait for the 50% retracement right here to enter my trade. But as you can see, it is a big momentum candle. That is why I will not enter my trade right here. To get a good reward to risk ratio, I will wait for a 50% retracement, and from here we can enter our buy trade, and target can be 1.618 retracement. So that is what I'm looking at. Still bullish for Natgas. Let's say it won't pull back and it keeps on pushing up. In that case, I will see if we have a good momentum followed by a few red candles and a bullish engulfer. I will take my long trade until I get a sell signal. Again, the zone above is a resistance area, and I will only enter my buy trade if we have one more candle that closed above 50 EMA followed by some red candle that happened above 50 EMA followed by a bullish engulfer. If that happens, I will take my long and I will use 180R for my target. And once the price hit this zone, if we have a bearish engulfer here, or if the price forms a bearish engulfer somewhere here on 1 hour or 4 hour time frame, in both cases I will take my short trade. And this area, let me give you that quickly. It's a trend continuation zone, which is 2.116, goes up to 2.181. So this is a zone from where we will look for sell trade. For now, for buy, if you have a pullback, the 50% retracement like I've just shown, and then another long till this zone. Once the price hit this zone, bearish engulfer, we will go short, or our double top entry pattern, we will go short. So all these are my sell and buy condition. Once I see that, I will enter my trade. Let's check crude oil. Crude oil is now in the level of resistance, so I'm still paying attention to this zone, and just have your rejection zones ready on 4 hour time frame. We already have a nice take profit hit on Friday using 1 hour time frame, but now have a rejection zone right here in the blue, you can see, and I just want to see a hit of my rejection zone followed by a red candle. Once that happens, I will take my sell trade, and then in that case we will have a valid double stop pattern and we are good to go short. I'll keep my stop loss above this rejection zone, take profit wherever you want to take it, and I will use 1 ATR for my initial targets. So wait for the price to hit this zone to take your sell trade, and if a price just fall to 50 EMA, in that case, if you have a bullish engulfer, I will take my another long. Let's check gold. So finally, a nice push down out of gold I've mentioned in my last video. Let me quickly show you what I've said so that we can understand the entries and conditions. So for gold, you can also keep rejection zone, hit of this zone, bearish engulfer. All I want to see, a candle cannot close above this box right in the blue. What a nice pattern we had here on gold mentioned in my last video. Now let me show you on 1 hour time frame first. A nice double top pattern right here, rejection, push up, bearish engulfer, and this was the entry I've sent to my priority members already. I've informed them that we have a valid condition, and this is what you learn in the priority group as well. It's been a while since I've sent the gold trade, but when I see a good condition like this, I take this trade myself, and I've also sent the trade alert to my priority member, as you can see on the screen. With that, we had a massive fall of more than $40 and price came back in my level of recent support. So at this point, what to expect? And by the way, I have entered another trade with a bullish engulfer, happened on 1 hour time frame, and $7 target has been hit easily. So that is what another good condition for gold. Now coming back on 4 hour time frame, I'll be very cautious here. Now prices came back in the level of recent support, and at this point I want to see the price breaks above 50 EMA or not. If the price breaks above 50 EMA, in that case we have a possible chance that price will push up again. If the price won't break below 50 EMA, in that case, if we have another red candle that closed below this zone, I will only take my sell condition. So for now, price is now in the decision zone. We can get a move like this as well. If we have a move like this that happens in the area of support, we have a buy signal. If not, two conditions I'm looking at: break above for a buy or break below for a sell. So keep looking here. This zone here is 1990.31, goes up to 2005.70. So a zone from where we are looking for a buy or sell conditions. So keep these zones on your charts for condition. I'll keep you guys updated as well. So finally we have silver. Silver has also pushed down. I've took this trade as well with a nice bearish engulfer, one of the aggressive entry my members are learning, and with that we had a nice take profit hit. At this point, silver is now pushing down towards 50 EMA, expecting a price to hit 50 EMA, and if we have a bullish engulfer above 50 EMA, in that case I will go for my another long trade. If broke below 50 EMA, then the price can likely fall to the level of support, which is 24.60. that goes down to 24.01, a zone from where I will look for another push up. So that is it for commodities, guys. I hope you are getting value out of my videos. Don't forget to hit a like button for me, and if you're new, hit a subscribe button and join Money Markets family. Hope you trade green and have an awesome weekend. See you guys in the next video. Take care.